Hi guys, welcome to this introduction to template tool. Today we're going to show you how to create a basic HTML listing using the templatetool.com eBay listing designer. It's really simple. You can create professional listings in no time at all. Right, let's get started anyway. First thing you want to do is you want to head over to www.templatetool.com. Once you go there, if you just scroll down to here, we can sign up for the 30-day free trial. You've got unlimited access to all of the features. Well, the only restriction on the trial is that you are limited to creating only 30 listings during the trial period. If you want instant access to all the features with unlimited listings from the word off, just go ahead and choose the premium plan. Right, anyway, let's get started. If we click here, try that. And we go. Right, if we just put a name, I'm just going to make something up. John Smith, and right, there we go. Oh, that account doesn't exist. I've already done this previously. Right, I'll just add a little 1 in there. Right, there we go. Right, so as easy as that. Create an account in seconds. All you need to do is choose a password, so we'll just pop one in. And let's go. Right, there we go. This is the dashboard, template tool dashboard. Basically, it's a forum. It's just where you can see if there's any bugs or issues, or if you've got any questions or queries, you can ask the support admin. So that's all done there in the forum. But anyway, we're here to create a listing. So if we go into listings and we click on to create new listing, which is there. Now we need to enter a title for our listing. So today we're going to be showing you how to sell a Roberts radio. So just an example, I'm just going to pop in a Roberts digital radio, or it's actually a digital, put DAB. There we go. And you need to include a subtitle as well. Now this is not mandatory because the subtitle will cost on eBay, but this is the subtitle that shows on the listing. Has nothing to do with the actual subtitle that you pay for on eBay. So this allows you to add a free subtitle to your listing effectively. Anyway, so for example, we'll just put this is a free subtitle. That'll do for now. And you need to choose a category to put it in. So the default category is just my listings. So just press create. There we go. And basically that's the default template listing that comes up. You've got instructions here, just little instructions just telling you how to do it, and so forth. But anyway, I'll go ahead and show you how to do this anyway. It's really easy. One of the key features about this is that template tool is usable in virtually any currency. As you can see here, we've got the price in British pound. I can change that to just change the currency symbol up here, just put $sign in, press save, and right away I'm now selling in dollars. So if you're listing on any of the international eBay sites, you know, .com, .de, you can use euros, you can use anything you want. Anyway, today I'm listing in pounds. So press save. So the first thing you want to do, you've got these basic options. So you can edit your title, you can edit your subtitle, you can put some shipping information in, like sort of estimated dispatch 1 to 2 days. You can put something like that. And if you just scroll down, that just goes in neatly there underneath the price. So if we just pop a price in, for example, say we're gonna I don't know how much these cost, but that looks like a good price. Just press save. Okay. Now you don't have to save your changes, you can just press refresh and it will refresh this listing down the bottom for you. So there you go, that's pretty good. So what I'm going to go on to now, I've done those basic settings there. If I go over to description, What I want to do is get rid of all of this, because this is just a default text. There we go. And what you want to do is you want to grab some description text. So first thing you want to do is you want to create a heading for your description, product description. Okay. Now, if you just leave it like that, and if I just press refresh, okay, all I get is that, which doesn't look very appealing. You can use it if you want, but we can make this look a little bit better. So on the editor up here, if you highlight product description, and you can change it to different types of headings. So if we choose heading 1 for example, and then just refresh that, we've now got a nice little bold sort of heading title for our description there. So once we've done that, we can just tab down to there, and it changes automatically to a paragraph for the next section. So what I'm going to do is just grab some text for this product. So just grab some basic text really. I just grab this along here. Okay. There we go. Now, if you are copying and pasting text off other websites, it will, when you try and paste it into here, it will format it in the same format it is on the website you've copied it from. So the best option to do is using either Notepad or text editor on the Mac. If you just open text editor and just paste everything in there, that sort of clears the default style on it, and then you can just pop it into here, and you can just Command V or Control V to paste it in. There we go, press save, and let's just have a look at that. There we go, we got a nice little description in there now, nice and neat look. That looks pretty good, like that. Right, we've got this little section down here now. Now what can we do with this little section here? Now you might want to add some, I don't know, some customer service information or something like that. So if we go to the extra content tab, you can see extra content. We can edit all of this section down here. So what we want to do is, for example, we'll put some maybe customer service information, like that. There we go. And if we just get rid of that, so you could write things like maybe email. So my email was, I think it was email at johnsmith1.com, and you could have maybe telephone number, so you can just make something up. Like that, and then what we can do is we can bold these up like that, make it look a bit better. If we just press save, now we scroll down. Now we've got this big gap in between there. We don't want that at all. So when we go there, we want to pop that back up, and if you hold down the shift key and press return, it'll actually put it, oh actually wait there, why has it done that then? Ah, there we go, that's it. So if there's any gaps, you're going to see big gaps underneath, so you just want to make sure everything's nicely under. There we go, like that. And you could put like you could put your address in there, you know, returns address or something like that. So if we wanted to do a returns address, we don't have to put it inside that box. So what we can do is we just copy all of that. Now you can't right click and copy, because that doesn't work. What you need to do is you need to highlight everything, press Command and C or Control and C if you're on a Windows computer, and if we just tab down and we go Command and V, we can create another one. And if we put you could have returns policy or returns address or something like that. We'll just put returns address. And here you could have maybe like my company. Oh. And you could have maybe 128 my street, so forth. Then you can put some sort of postcode in or something like that. There you go, just something like that, just to return it. And we don't really want that to be bold. You can leave the company bold, but press save. And what that'll do is that can actually create another box. Can you see? So all that's done is that heading creates this surround box here, just by having another heading in the extra content tab. Now, if I was to take this away or change this to something else other than a heading 1, it will put it inside that box, the first one. So that's just a way you can just separate different sections, and just, you know, you get the idea of what you can do with this, really. Anyway, so that's about it for the. This is resizable as well, so if you've got a lot of text in here, you can drag and make this as big as you want, which is pretty good. You can add links into here as well. I know some of our users have added YouTube videos. You can paste all sorts in here. Just really experiment, really, until you get it right. Right, if we scroll over to the header and footer section, we've got again another text editor here, again, which is resizable. This is this little section here. Now, what you can do in there is you can put anything you like, really, but what we'll tend to do is, you know, a website address is normally good, or if you wanted, maybe you could put something like this. Put that there, and then you could maybe put your eBay ID, for example, or you could just put your email address. There we go. There we go. And you could turn that into a mail to link if you wanted, so it opened up their mail client. I can show you how to do that now, actually. If you go onto the link tab there, insert link, and you can tell it to open in new. If you're inserting a website link, you can tell it to open in a new frame. But I think by default anyway, if any links on eBay always open in a default frame. So if we write a mail to link, so it'd be mail to email at, like that. You can create a title. This is the hover title. So if we just insert that link, press save, and then we can see that's turned into a link now. So if I hover that, it says contact us. If I click that, that'll open my mail client. That email address will be inserted into the to field, and it's just an easy way to get direct emails from your listings. Also, in the header and footer section, we can change these images here as well. Now, these are the default images. This one at the top, and there's one at the bottom as well. Now, these are set to the same, but you can change these to anything you want. You can put perhaps your own logo in, and all it is just a case of just press browse, and you just want to find an image. I might have something on my desktop I could possibly use. Yeah, I'll pick something like that. That looks pretty good. Now, it doesn't matter what size their image is at all. It'll use the center of that image. So if we just upload it, and there we go. That looks pretty good. Well, it doesn't actually, but we'll change that. Let's find something a bit better. That looks pretty good, that one. There we go, and click the upload button. That looks awesome. There we go, that's more like it, look. So it really creates really good header images. If you've got your own logo, your company logo, you want to put something in there, you can do that. That looks really good. So what I can also do as well is, you go into the footer, you can put a completely different footer. You don't even have to have a footer if you don't want to, but just for the sake of this, I'll use this red one here. This is related. That, press upload, and as soon as you press upload, the entire listing saves and refreshes. So if we scroll down, there we go, we've got that red section down the bottom there as well. Okay, right, anyway, if we move on, we go to images, and you can upload up to 9 images. These images are on a rollover gallery here, so as you scroll over these, the images change, which is pretty good. Right, if we just, what we'll do is we'll delete all of these so we can add new ones. You can also drag these as well around, just like that. So if you want to put that one as the main one, you can put it first. Press refresh, and there you go. That one's the main image now. So if we just delete all of these, I've got a couple of images here we can upload. So I'll just browse, and it's fine. Oh, there we go. Template tool. Right, so I'll just put a couple of these images up. Press upload. And again, you don't need to worry about what size these images are. The uploader will resize them automatically for you so that they fit. There we go. 3 images there, the radio. That looks pretty good. There we go. We can add up to 9 of these images, and they'll just roll over like that. That's pretty good. And yeah, so there we go. That's basically how you do that. Right. And what you can also do as well. I mean, if you want to finish your list in there, you can just click on to get code, and we can just finish it up there. But I'm going to do something a bit extra with this. Just show you something. This final feature, this suggested products. Now this is really handy, because all you need to do is go over to eBay, any eBay site. I'll go .co.uk, for example, and if I type in Robert's radio, and we'll just find something similar to what we're selling. That's actually what we're selling there. So if, for example, I wanted to, well, there we go. So if that was our item there. So if we were selling this as well, what we could do is just easily, if we just grab the item number there, like that, and we go back to our listing. If we pop that item number in there, we can click Add Suggestion, and straight away it goes off to eBay, pulls in the image and all the product details, and adds it as a suggested product. We've got to press Save first, but if we scroll down, oh, why is that not showing them? Oh, for some reason that's not showing. Why is that then? Oh, let's try another one. No, it doesn't seem to be working. Okay, well I'll get the support admin to look at that as soon as I finish this video. Not sure exactly why that's working, but it should. But they come up here at the bottom as suggested products, and they link directly to those items straight away. So if you're selling accessories or something like that, you can add them as suggested products. Just by adding the item number, it pulls in the picture, the product title, everything you need, and just an quick, easy way to sell suggested products. It's a great feature, because this is one of the features that eBay doesn't really offer to sellers, is the ability to sell related items. And one of the benefits of this is you can really bump up your average order values just by getting your customers to buy accessories and so forth. But literally, this is pretty much done now. So all we need to do is, if we just click on to get code, there, it'll generate the code straight away. All we need to do is click in this box here, and we'll copy all that code. And if we go to eBay, we just literally you want to paste this into the HTML section here, right by here, and just paste that into eBay like that. And if we just click on to preview, It's just going to show us, give an example of what that might look like on the eBay website, and there we go. There's our listing there. As easy as that, and our email link works. Brilliant. Right, so there we go. That's basically it, guys. So if we go back to listings, and there's our listing there. Now you can create as many of these as you want. You don't have to start all over again. You can create templates. So for example, if I click on that and duplicate it, I can just create exactly the same listing again, so I don't have to start from scratch. And if I go into that, everything is exactly the same look. So it's a great way of making lots and lots of listings quickly. So there we go. So that's the introduction to the template tool. If you've got any questions or queries, do post them in the forum here, and the support admin will get back to you straight away. Okay, thanks.